a hungry heart on this Monday, or you just have a tired heart from the weekend? All right, Bunky, we know Mondays are tough. We're right here with you. We're going to get through it together and launch into this week and make it a winner. So we're going to give you a little motivation now. We're going to. I saw Mike Nichols, the attorney, put this on Facebook this weekend. He had a tough time in court, and he said, I need a little motivation. So he turned to Al Pacino in the movie Any Given Sunday. And so I thought this is a perfect little pep talk for those of us who are trying to make a difference or trying to make the sale, trying to do the right thing, trying to advance, trying to succeed, trying to feel good, or just trying to get through a Monday. Here he is.
To the biggest battle of our professional lives, all comes down to today. Either we heal as a team, or we're going to crumble. Inch by inch, play by play, till we're finished. We're in hell right now, gentlemen. Believe me. And we can stay here, get kicked out of us, or we can fight our way back into the light. We can climb out of hell. 1 inch at a time. Now, I can't do it for you. I'm too old. I look around, I see these young faces, and I think, I mean, I made every wrong choice a middle-aged man can make. I away all my money, believe it or not. I chased off anyone who's ever loved me. And lately, I can't even stand the face I see in the mirror. You know, when you get old in life, things get taken from you. I mean, that's part of life. But you only learn that when you start losing stuff. You find out life's this game of inches. So is football. Because in either game, life or football, the margin for error is so small. I mean, 1/2 a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. Hell yeah. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second. On this team, we fight for that inch. On this team, we tear ourselves and everyone else around us to pieces for that inch. We claw with our fingernails for that inch. Because we know when we add up all those inches, that's gonna make the difference between winning and losing. Between living and dying. I'll tell you this, in any fight, it's the guy who's willing to die who's gonna win that inch. And I know if I'm gonna have any life anymore, it's because I'm still willing to fight and die for that inch. Because that's what living is.
That's what living is, and I hope you get that half step today, and I hope you get the inches that you need to succeed in your office or wherever you're struggling. Rafael Nadal, he got all the inches he needed, indeed. Matt Hill is on the other end of our line, a Holt graduate who is the men's tennis coach at Mississippi State University and a tennis teaching pro. How are you?
Very good. How are you?
It's a game of millimeters when it comes to tennis, huh?
That's for sure, especially on the clay.
On clay, Rafael Nadal again beats Roger Federer, this time in the French Open. He equals Bjorn Borg's record of 6 titles there in France, 10th career major championship. What's he doing right?
Well, I mean, Rafa, ever since he got on clay, has been quite successful at that tournament. I think he's lost 1 match there in 7 years, so that's kind of his home field advantage there on that court. But no, I mean he's probably the best competitor on the tour. So that and being #1 in the world, and he does a lot of things right, to say the least.
At
So,
that at that level, is it all a power game? Looks like it.
no, I mean, it is for the men's side, especially. It's a lot more. If you haven't seen pro tennis in person, it's a lot more physical than you can imagine. The TV really doesn't do it justice, but it's a very mental game, to be quite honest, because the scoring system doesn't allow for a lot of room. There's no clock to run out for you to, grab a lead and then just wait for it to run out and just shake hands. So you always got to beat your opponent. That makes it a really tough, adding to the, it's so physical that the mental just makes it that much more difficult. So.
Can I ask you a dumb question? If you're down in a set, does it sometimes make sense to just let that set go and instead of exerting a lot of energy trying to win a set that you're too far behind in so that you can save up for the next one?
Yeah, that's not a dumb question at all. I mean, there are pros that will do that. If they get down 2 breaks of serve, and in a best 3 out of 5 set match, sometimes you do let that slide. I mean, as a coach, you never, at the level we coach at, and most intermediate players, you wouldn't say that too. But at that level, when you have to play 3 out of 5 sets, yeah, definitely pros do that here and there if they're, they do need to save energy depending on who they're playing.
Well, we're going to go from clay to grass, the grass courts at Wimbledon, and I hope if you don't mind, we can talk again when it comes to the Fortnite, which is coming up very shortly. But in the meantime, congratulations to Rafael Nadal, the winner of the French Open this weekend against Roger Federer. It's Michael Patrick Shields on Michigan's Morning Show.